before we get into it, I should probably hit record. Don't worry, YouTube. You haven't missed anything. Literally 30 seconds. You haven't missed anything. Couple things. One, is he here right now? Coca-Cola is here right now, right? Special accolades to Coca-Cola. He pointed out Coca-Cola is helping me right now with the YouTube VODs, and he pointed out that I made a mess of our Discord. Whoopsie. The bot is kind of working right now. We have a new one because I'm an idiot. Actually, Dino did shut out Twitch, no problem. So that's good. And I am also working with the Wander, but they blanked out their names, so I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No, the one thing does say made by the Wander too. Okay, so the Wander, the actual thing on the channel, they blanked out. I couldn't figure that one out. But so the VODs are kind of going up. We're having an issue right now with the bot telling people that they're all necessarily up. So that's the thing we're working on. But you're able to get in the Discord now. It clearly apparently says that when I do go live on Twitch, and it lets you in. It's just not doing the YouTube thing right now. We are working on it. Things should be going well. Thank you. I missed the best part. What part did I miss? Oh no. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Yes, OBS just also had an update. I was also trying to do like a special shout out thing.
Mr. Man is here. It is time for preview.
Mr. Man is here. There is, depending upon how you feel about things, there is a humble bundle charity thing going on. One, it's a fantastic deal. Two, I didn't know Humble Bundle was doing this. They kind of suck at telling me when they're doing things, flat out. But there was an earthquake between Syria and Turkey, and that is the area I was stationed in. So this one's actually slightly close to home. So I thought I'd try to raise attention for it. I wanted to see if we could have a little tracker, but boy howdy, does Humble Bundle not help you figure out what the hell you're doing. I didn't realize, like, there's a button that just says, like, partner asset or whatever. And I guess that's supposed to be what you do. If you look below the thing now, there should be a little red thing that is the link to use the partner thing. Yeah, I don't think that applies to this pack. That's fine. You know, I'll set up a timer for it or whatever. But even ignoring it, if you're like, you know, I understand different people not like, oh, screw them, we need to keep the money at home and stuff like that, or whatever, because I know some people don't like charities overseas, particularly, I believe, Americans from down south. But separate from that, if it's just pure unadulterated efficiency, it's $30 for like a shit ton of games. Like some of these, like for them together, I would be like, that's a great deal, and it keeps going. So we did, for instance, Wrath of the Righteous. The prequel to Wrath of the Righteous was Kingmaker. Kingmaker's on here. Ghost Runner's on here. There are some books on here, but I'm going to be leaving them out. XCOM 2's on here. Payday 2's on here. I'm only calling out the games that I recognize as being pretty decent. The other ones might also be good. System Shock 1, System Shock 2 is on here. Worms, that one's just kind of fun. 911 Operator, I believe I did before. Monaco's fucking fantastic. Again, there are a bunch of these are like really good. I just didn't play them, so I don't know if they're actually like. Mirror Moon's kind of weird, but it's good for a couple. It's good for like a playthrough or two of being like, what the hell is going on? And that's already like worth more than $30, and there's more. $30 for what they're saying is about $1,000 worth of games. That's a fantastic deal. And like I said, you are assisting the people affected by the earthquakes in Syria and Turkey. If you, under normal conditions, if I understand it right, I could not pin this down because they keep giving me weird stuff if I click with my own link. But under normal conditions, if you use the link that I put in chat and or that's down below, I would get a portion of it, right? But I think at checkout, you can choose what the division is as normal. Like, you can choose how much goes to which charity. I think it creates an extra slider of what to go to me. You can just set that shit to 0. But I also don't think that that slider pops up for this charity one because 100% of everything goes to charity. But I think if you use the link, it should pop up on my end in the Humble Partner dashboard to see how much we've raised. And I have no clue. The thing I couldn't figure out was how to get that stuff to show back up under it to like set up a tracker for how much has been raised. And we're like a month behind on this, apparently. I don't know when the bundle was created. I didn't know the bundle was there. So try to use the link. Like I said, yeah, under normal things, you know, full disclosure, there is a thing where I could get some money off of it, but I'm fairly certain that you can set that shit to 0. I just kind of wanted the tracker for it. No, they had a quake like 3 weeks to a month ago or something. Like, I heard about it, but I didn't know Humble Bundle was doing a charity. That's the thing that I've just recently been made aware of, is they've had a charity going for a minute. I don't know how long though, and so far they've raised like $2 million. Used to be like that, no more sliders. They got rid of the sliders. So then how does it work now? See, that's the thing, is I couldn't find information for how the system worked. Like that's why I'm slightly late, is I'm sitting there. I remember before I participated in some of these, not from say the you should get this side of things. And there were sliders and crap, and I could not figure out how to do that again, or how that nonsense worked. Because I know if I, hold on, if I click that link, right, and it brings me there, and I go get the bundle, and there is an adjust donation feature, and you can do custom amount, and that's where the sliders are. I don't think I had the slider for me because it's my link, right? But if you adjust your donation, you can choose where things go. If you see a slider for me, feel free to lower that shit. But I'm assuming if you guys use the link and you get this fantastic deal, that I should be able to track it, maybe. So I'm going to set up, I had the link down below. I'm going to set up the bot to bring up the link throughout it. If you wish to, you don't have to. Like I said, just side thing. Even if like the cause is not something you want to support, $30 for a shit ton of good games that you might not already have. That alone, I'm like, all right, that's pretty good. So I believe, I don't think I have that set up real well. I got to change that. I got the link into it. Like I said, this is one of the things I was working on before we got this going. Hold on. You can use, hold on. There is a bundle right now to support the Syrian Turkey earthquake efforts. Earthquake efforts. You can use my link to get there. So, now, you can use my link to get there. But if you wish, go on your own. It's a fantastic bundle. Cause notwithstanding. Is that the right word? Notwithstanding makes it seem like it's a fantastic bundle, even if you don't want to support the cause. Because I know, like I said, like that sounds kind of bad, but I know some people don't like causes outside the continental United States. But like I said, even if you don't, you know, maybe just support it out of happenstance, because it's a fantastic deal. All right, let's see how that looks in chat, if I've done that correctly. But if you wish, go on your own. Yeah, there it goes. Even if you don't want to support the cause. All right. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to make a command. Hello, Moist Musk. I'm trying to live set up a thing, I think, to try to raise... See, this is why I need a manager chat. I come up with ideas like half an hour to an hour before the stream starts, and I'm like, this is what we got to do. We got to do this. Like I said, there are things to do with that, which I can work out in the future. I don't know for the primary charity. I believe you should be able to choose, just if it shows up, you should be able to set me to 0. I could be wrong. I don't know. But either way, by itself, $30 for $1,000 worth of games. And you can choose the sliders I see are one of 3 charities to support the survivors and the fallout of the Syrian Turkey earthquake. Stop dropping shit the last second. You'll have more time to do things. No! Doing things last second is the best way to do things. I got the attention deficit hair drop. I was going to say hair trigger, but I couldn't think of what would fit with a D. I got the attention deficit hair drop the hammer. There we go. I was checking my CPU and I noticed I had significantly more CPU when zoomed out to the 3rd from last zoom. 1, 2, 3. So I would think that the outer zoom would give you the most CPU usage, because from what I understand, the graphics are all on the CPU and zooming in and out is changing your resolution. Excuse me, it's not like a graphical thing. The game's rendering all the pixels for everything. So not the UI, but the graphic itself is technically increasing your resolution the more you zoom out. So I would assume the more you zoom out, the harder it is hitting your graphics. If you're saying specifically the 3rd out, I mean, hey, we can look into that. I don't want to do that on stream, though. That would be not great, but that could be a thing, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I can understand it getting progressively worse as you zoom out. That makes perfect sense. If there's one that's particularly worse than others, I'm wondering if there's like some optimization or something at the higher zooms. Like maybe there is, in fact, a second... like simplification of the graphics that triggers on the second one out, but I don't think so. Did we recover the basalt crown? Was I supposed to? You stop talking to me. I mean, the basalt crown's down here, so we still have it. But yes, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. You guys do not have dwarves yet, as well. We lost everyone, and then on reclaim we lost a few again because of nonsense going on. But I can say we did have to cheat a little bit. We did fix the bug about the lava source, so we don't have an open magma tube right now anymore. But that's because the magma tube was trying to fill up to the entire top of the cavern and it was leaking everywhere. So there are a few issues that we have to sort out with what dwarves we have and they're moving in. The beginning of this is going to be a bit slow as we have to wait for more dwarves to pile in. However, the most important thing is we've got to secure these entrances. Like flat out, no joke, because we don't have enough of a military to fight things. We didn't, and we suffered for that. Meaning, what did you just say to me? Why can't I build there? Also, not closest. Hold on. Remove all this. Cancel that. Try this again. Build construction wall. Select material. Build after placement. I don't know why it's being weird. Maybe it did that before and I'm just now noticing it for some reason. But yeah, the Forgotten Beast came in, and it happened to be made out of suffering and fire, and that screwed us. Isn't there a graphic as you're extending it out? Why am I not getting this graphic? What are you? You need to be unforbidden. And I don't think the resolution of the mouse is good. There we go. Try that. All right, those absolutely need to get built. That's where death came from last time. I had a tavern boost tankers, but the dwarves were randomly dying of dehydration? So, flat out, were they injured and did you have a hospital? If a dwarf is injured, he'll just not drink? Like, he needs to be fed water. It's goofy. Would only recommend to elves. Mr. Man, I don't know if you were here, but we had to. There was a glitch going on. I cheated out a glitch. I feel like even the most purest of gamers for anything would like have to allow you to cheat to fix a glitch. It is a known glitch. It is not fixed at this time. I didn't even know the glitch existed. It was Salford in chat was like, oh yeah, that's the magma reclamation glitch or something. And they suggested that it was unfixable. And then I fixed it because I'm awesome. Or that'd be rather difficult to fix even while cheating. But we got that sorted for now. It needed to be because otherwise literally the map would have been unplayable. It would have destroyed the map. The premise of the glitch is essentially, I should have done it as a 2-wide wall, is essentially that when you reclaim on an area with a volcano, the volcano just bugs out. And are you constructed? No, okay, you're carved. It bugs out and it sets the highest level of the magma tube, of the magma in the magma tube, to the highest level it can achieve. If you exposed it to the air, it would update to be all the way in the air. So we cheated out a bunch of magma, forcing it to have to bubble back up. And at the right height, we intercepted its growth and slowly poured water over it like we were laying asphalt on a road, so that we turned it into an obsidian cap. We used its own power against it. Can't grow up if there's stone there. We had a lot of cave-ins in the middle of it because of the stone that was forming in the middle was falling. That's why we actually still have a few boop ups over here. And because of the cave-ins, we got to see a bit more of the magma sea than we should have. I believe we can use this information to be able to tell that in the southeast corner there is, I'm guessing, an adamantine spire because it's been changed now. And I think that's the only one we see. The only like goofy material one. Nope, there's one to the northeast as well. So we have that to look forward to, but also we know what we're dealing with, which is like, if that's the magma sea, like you don't easily go below the magma sea, right? Like we can, but am I crazy, or does that mean there's 3 caverns and 20 Z levels? Because if that's the magma sea and we're in what I believe is the first cavern, and our first cavern's bottom is 17, there can't be another cavern. Or like we have, where's the magma? 17 to negative, I'll say 14, negative 13. So no, we have 30 levels, give or take, for 2 other caverns, but they're going to be real close. Yeah, there is a random human labeled as hostile. I believe, I don't know why. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know what he's doing. He's not attacking us. Like, he's labeled as hostile, but he's not attacking us. Quankle died. Oh, that's because of the monster that ran out. We knew that was going to happen. He is labeled as hostile. We're not attacking him, and he doesn't appear to be attacking us. I'm going to just assume that that's a classification glitch, and I'm gonna ignore that shit. We had a burrow. I'm deleting the burrow. The burrow didn't even work. I mean, we knew it wasn't going to work before it happened, so that's on me for trying. Hopefully they bury moist musk so we don't have to deal with his nonsense, though we are going to need to dig out a lot of other areas to get a bunch of dwarves buried before they also become ghosts. In the meantime, though, if our only priority is existence, we only have 30 drinks. Oh yeah, all the drinks decided to evaporate and no longer exist. I remember this now. Brew drink from plant, put that bad boy on repeat. We got plenty of pots lying around. For some reason, every single pot of sunshine and every sunberry disappeared. I don't know why. Is it really a cheat? I mean, okay, I used a cheat tool. I literally cheated in water and removed the water afterwards in an effort to fix a glitch of excess magma. The application was not a cheat, but the tool used most definitely was. What about a door? Locked doors can stop forgotten beasts. I mean, there's always been a variation of locked doors and stuff stopping things. I had a hospital, I had a water zone, 'twas a skinless ankylosaur. So I haven't seen it myself because the glitch relies on using a certain setup with doors to try to prevent them, which I normally would never even bother to try. So personally, I haven't seen it. I'm going to assume it's true, don't get me wrong. I don't entirely know all the details, but the system, from what I understand, relies on the same glitch that prevents a forgotten beast or some other creature from attacking a hatch. From what I understand, normal conditions first. Oh, one of those things? No, is that just turquoise? Is this like a normal thing? Or I don't know if that's one of those crazy ones. Anyways, if you have a road up here and then you have a hatch here that is covering a stairwell like that, a forgotten beast cannot, or anything cannot destroy it from down below. They can't destroy it from below. However, if somehow there is another path that connects to over there, even if they're below, they can destroy it because they could pathfind to a viable square. Literally, the pathfinding goes, is there a way to reach this? And it checks on the same Z level. Yes. Then it checks, am I 2 squares away? And that check goes across Z levels. It goes, yes. And if so, it can destroy it. This is how hatches are invulnerable if they're your only, like if you've locked them all out and it can't come up a different way. From what I understand, there is currently a glitch that has the same thing going on for some reason, which is that the forgotten beast can't destroy a door, but if they can pathfind to the back side of it, they can. So the forgotten beast needs to check both sides of a door to see if it can destroy it. I think that's what the bug is right now, but it's also like that's going to get patched. Probably that's going to get patched. They're going to revert it to the old system as far as I'm aware. But like I said, I wouldn't even worry about relying on that. Just do the old school one where they can't attack it from below. That should be fine. You can do that. There are a great many ways to prevent things from getting through. Hell, you could use a drawbridge if you wanted to. Like, it is a bug. It is powerful. But in the great scheme of things of stopping forgotten beasts from doing nonsense, like, throw it on the pile, you know? Like, great, you got a pretty nice stick. Huzzah! Throw it on the stick pile. Like, it really doesn't change anything. We've had that and more for a while. If you wish to rely on a door, go ahead. It might look more pleasing and better, but you can also just rely on hatches, drawbridges. Any amount of other things would also cover the exact same issues. Yeah. But so right now, our big thing is we have beds set up. I don't even think they're all going to be using the same bed. We had beds set up. We've already reclaimed a lot of things. And right now we're just kind of, there's a troglodyte somewhere. The troglodyte is dead, but someone could be injured. Is the hospital still set up? Did we have a hospital set up in this one, or am I thinking of an old base? We do. We have it over here. When we have Dr. Pandasaurus Rex. Okay. Within Spirit as a chief medical. All right. If it works, it works. Right now, there's a... Where? Where is this troglodyte? You dumb bastards. Well, Quinta Naomi is getting shit done. Good job. As the troglodytes come up, she's slaughtering her. Why are you actually useful when we couldn't get the Morgan one? I mean, you had the same issue. You're not going down like you're supposed to, but at least they're clearing things out. I'll give her that. I will give them that. What was I saying? Cyrillac with the resub. Thank you so much. Consume Trog. Oh. Our big thing right now is we're kind of having to wait. We have people, producing drinks. They have plenty of food. We don't have to worry about any of that. Our big thing, before we can get back into regular base building, is just to see it. We got to wait. When you abandon the fort and you claim back a fort, it grabs everything and throws it everywhere for some reason. We're just having to wait for them to sort everything out. Why are you already angry? Excuse me. She was uneasy after seeing a troglodyte die. You did that. You did that. Oh my God. She's going to get PTSD from doing it. Remember being granted residency. Frightened after being haunted by the dead. So shouldn't take too long. But right now there's literally not going to be much going on as we're just stuck waiting for them to do the things. What is there anything in this coffin? Why is there a coffin? Like I said, this person is labeled as hostile, but no one seems to care, which I think is a good thing. Yay. Like I said, we're just gonna have to give them a bit to just slowly move everything around. I wish I could create a meeting area down here purely for the guard. I mean, they're doing good. They are doing good work. They keep slaughtering all the troglodytes that come up. Is there another troglodyte? Or have we killed all the recurrent ones? All right, our two big things right now are a troll and a cave croc. How did you even get in? You're a thingy, aren't you? Is it a thingy if they have the weird floor? Or is that just because the floor is uncovered? We can figure that out later. Hold on, they're praying. Azrakhan needs... Okay, great. We now have a Azrakhan lying around. As soon as we can get these walls covered, we'll have a lot less issues. And make sure that we don't have any tasks that have been forbidden. Nope, all right. And we're at 200 drinks. You know what? You've done great. Don't get me wrong. River Spirits, Dwarven Wine. But stop that. We got booze for now. I just wanted to make sure we had some. Not that worried. I am going to sneeze. Sometime soon. You committed that murder. Why do you care? No. In spirit, thank you so much. Hey, it's the Veterans Love Suicide bot. Am I already that high up in the veteran list? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This one bot, and I suspect it's a bot. This one bot has actually, also I see your request, voice chimp. Give me a sec, I'm sorry. This one bot is actually starting to have the opposite effect. I think you only get attacked by the bot if you are high up in the veterans list. I think it just does the top 5 or whatever. So how do I search by tags? If you search by tags, I'm not even in this tag. Oh no, wait, that's veterans. Hold on. Is my tag veterans or veteran? I don't even know what my own tag is. Let me research for veteran. Tag with veteran. Can't even find the tag. Boy, do they make searching things on Twitch hard. This is why growth is such a pain. There you go. Am I really that high? 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, I'm already getting raided. Hold on, Dragon Man. I think Dragon Man. Dragon Man B. Thank you so much for the raid. Give me a sec. I'm trying to track down why a bot is finding me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're already in the top 20 on veterans. Okay. So I guess every time the bot finds us, we've clipped into the top 20. That's kind of okay. I'll take it. All right. I guess we'll use that in the future, chat. Every time Veterans Love to Commit Suicide shows up, that means we're in the top 20 of veterans on Twitch. Yeah, let's go. Hello, Dragon Man. Because the thing that I don't understand, that's not even like, I mean, it is a bad thing, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't understand what the claim is supposed to do. One, people from all walks of life commit suicide. It should say, if you wanted to be technical, veterans have an increased risk of suicide. Right? Like, just veterans do it doesn't make sense. It's like saying everybody poops. Did you know your mother poops? Holy shit. Like, the statement by itself doesn't make sense. So it would have to be veterans have an increased risk of suicide, or your government VA system routinely abandons you till even if you have mental disorders that causes and leads you to commit suicide, which really is just a declaration against socialized healthcare, isn't it? Like, I don't understand what claim they're trying to do. It doesn't make sense. Well, my big thing, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care about anyone's stances. Just do it correctly. Do it efficiently. Understand what you're trying to do. All right. Oh, you're doing Wild Hearts. Okay. How is it running right now? Oh, the other tag. I didn't even think of that. There is a disabled vet tag I use. Hold on. Are they targeting vets or disabled vet? The other tag. I didn't even think of that. Hold on. Where are my tags? Tag I use. Oh my God, you're right. I'm already number 5. All right. So either we clip into the top 20 of vets or we clip into the top 5 of disabled vets. I'll take it. Wow, that is so much worse. All right. I mean, as soon as it sounds, it helps me judge, we'll say, the growth of the channel. If in a short period of time, like within the first 10 minutes, we start getting the bot, that means we hit the top faster. All right, Voice Chimp wanted to enlist in the fort's defense. I will get you in, Voice Chimp. Voice Chimp, do you have a dwarf? It shouldn't have let you do that. Oh, I know what happened. That's there so I can refund it. You can request it, but it's my script on the back end that knows whether or not there's a dwarf to give you, or if you have a dwarf. I have refunded your points, Voice Chimp. You don't have a dwarf yet. I should have noticed when it happened there. I can't get the Twitch responses and the bot responses to sync up right now. Now, Lee Kale, you are in the current fort, so I can get you in. That's why it says welcome. Sirlac, you're dead. Like I said, we're just gonna have to take a bit. Azra Khan has risen and is hunt. Did we get rid of the other ghost? All right, what if I build, what is it? Furniture burial. We have excess coffins lying around. What if I do this? we start digging these out and getting the damn coffins in. Now, last time, we didn't have many dwarves. So I said, I'm not wasting the time screwing around. Bad idea. Constant training for everyone. And it will be at least 1 for right now on training. We're going to do done editing. Let them on constant training because, you know, I wanted to try to save up for some... regular stuff happening, and that's what caused us to have bad times. So we're just not going to this time. We're just going to go straight into letting some of them do training. A lot of people are getting angry, though. What do you want? What? You have no unmet needs. You're all already experiencing trauma. Oh, because of the dead troglodytes. Well, I mean, I don't blame you on that, but come on. Corpses. I'll create a corpse pile to get them out of the damn way. Like I said, the beginning of this is going to go a bit slow as we're slowly trying to get everything sorted, and we still got to try to build the walls. Yeah, lots of dead troglodytes everywhere. Yeah, some of our dwarves already died, dude. Some of the dwarves in the new one already died. So you might have just become re-dead. Cyrillac. Sort by name. Actually, I don't think I see your corpse. Unless you lost your name. There's a Nivik. Nivik died. I don't know. I'm not... Quankle died. Poor Quankle. I'm not seeing Cyrillac in the list of dead people. But I'm also not seeing Cyrillac in the list of the living. I don't know. Something happened, Cyrillac. Oh, that's right. That's what happened. The Forgotten Beast was back. And it's like, go away. For some reason, the game decided to wait unnecessarily long to be like, oh, by the way, the Forgotten Beast is here and he's just ambushed you. He what now? Yeah, no, he ambushed you. Following what rules? You told me he wasn't here. We looked around everywhere. Where was he until now? How did he ambush me when we found everything? Oh, he used ambush powers. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. But apparently it is. How often is that going? I mean, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's triggering a lot. It was very, very, very sneaky. Yeah, this is true. He was a very, very sneaky Forgotten Beast. He's a pillar somewhere now, because I wasn't having that. Until a dwarf sees the elf. No, we oh my god, everyone is rising. And now Cave Croc is fighting. I mean, the Cave Croc seems more scared than anything else. If I could get the cave fighter dude to come down, we'd be great. I like how half of them are just ignoring the Cave Croc. Like, get out of my way. I've got work to do. Did the miners do their mining? What? I don't have enough people. What are you talking about? What? How am I getting invaded? I don't even have 15 yet. What is this nonsense? Caves suck. Flat out. I'm going to say it. There's absolutely no reason to play caves in the Steam version. I had heard that they changed a lot of things, but literally if you hit a cave, you might as well just shoot yourself in the foot. What the hell? I haven't hit 20. How are you invading me? You can't be here. You are violating the Geneva rules of Dwarf Fortress. Why are you here? This does not make sense. Hopefully you guys have gotten your training in. Didn't we also have this set to 0? Hold on. I specifically was like, no caverns. Is this count as an invasion cap? I thought it was cavern dwellers. Somehow this reset. Why does this keep resetting? How many times have I set that setting? Does the setting just not save? I've set that to 0 so many times. Stop it. This is dumb. Like, they are way too aggressive. If this is the normal setting, then surely I should be getting invaded by kobolds every 5 seconds. Like, kobolds don't attack this often and fast. All right, I'm going to say you, confirm. Someone's cleaning patient. Someone's picking... Oh, we also have to find our military and say that they're in the military. Azrakon and Likale. There's something buggy with that system right now. Azrakon, labor. Oh, I didn't create the soldiers' labor yet. Add new work detail.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for following. Give me a sec while I fix this detail. Because I wanted the skull and crossbone one. This one's called... military. And our soldiers are Azrakon and Likale. Likale and Azrakon. You were in the military. Done. Everybody does this, so I don't have to worry about this. They don't have anything that they do anyways, so it shouldn't cause an issue. Leave that alone for now. Now I can track him here. Likale is resting, so we're watching Azrakon kill people, hopefully. No, Vorplum, it's not because it's a reclaim. We had the same issue with the other underground. This is like our second intentionally... Where are you going? Intentionally cavern fight. What are you doing? And it's... That one setting keeps resetting. And so I don't know. Every time it resets, it just sends them in for fighting, which is weird. And they're unbelievably strong for no reason. Like, literally, I almost think there's a good recommendation to just don't go for caverns. Like, I was under the impression the Steam version was supposed to make caverns more of a gameplay feature, and there's no point. The caverns are worse than the lichens. Azrakon's dead. Now, there's a high risk, high reward, but not really. Like, let me... Did it say Azrakon's dead? That button? Okay. Let me word this in a way that makes sense. Because I know I just babble and people get confused when I'm saying. Okay. The intended cavern expansion system. Part of it was that they nerfed hill dwarves. People who only go underground into the dirt and farm and just self-sustain within the shallow levels without going into the cavern. Because if you're above ground, you risk assaults and invasions. If you're in the caverns, you risk assaults and invasions, forgotten beasts and the like. If you're in the middle, it wasn't great. You didn't have to risk anything and you could just turtle up. So the middle area was nerfed in terms of farmland and other things, was nerfed to try to encourage you to do above ground and below ground living. So we'll take hill dwarves out of the equation, as that is the thing that we're trying to prod players away from. We're trying to discourage that sort of play style. This leaves you above ground elven style or cavern level dwarven style. Okay. Now, of these two, you would kind of want them to both be even. And right now, the underground area is tooled way worse than the above ground area. I don't deal with any of these problems on the surface, and I do a lot of surface builds. So I don't have to deal with half of this all the time. So it's discouraging you from cavern building. If there's all this constant fighting and nonsense for no reason. So there's not a good reason to do cavern building. And if you can't do food building, if you can't get foods in the dirt, which I understand, don't get me wrong. But if you can't get good food and stuff in the dirt, and going cavern building is just way too much of a pain for no reason, then it's encouraging surface building, which is elven, not dwarven nonsense. That's the thing I'm saying, is the risk reward scale doesn't make sense. The middle area should be low risk, low reward. The upper area and lower area should probably be medium risk, medium reward, but surface is low risk, high reward, and underground is high risk, low reward, because there's less farming still underground. So the whole scale doesn't make sense. The deeper you go, the less benefit you have, but the stronger the game gets. So you should just always build on the surface until you have an army of 20 or 30, then assault the caverns. Like, I get that there's a story progression to that, but you definitely don't want to rush the caverns, which I find weird. You've like discouraged dwarfs. I'm honestly gonna like try to send a thing on that. I don't know if this is a bug in difficulty. Also, that's got to be a bug. That one setting keeps turning back on. I swear I turn that off every time. Somehow that setting keeps getting turned back on. But like, there shouldn't be anything down here this early. This should work off of normal, if nothing else, normal invasion numbers. And they're not. We have 11 dwarves. I shouldn't be getting anything. Like, I think the lowest number for like, there's a snatcher is 15. Why are we getting ambushed pre-snatcher trigger? Like, there's something tooled wrong with their triggers is my point. Because like, I can't fight them. Like, they're like, kobolds are weaker than them. So that's weird. Oh, you're right. Maybe it counts all the dead dwarves, all the corpses. It shouldn't, but I would think that once one of those triggers was hit, you wouldn't turn it back off if the person got low. So you're right. It might be because it's a reclaim. The save file has those triggers already pre-triggered. I agree with that. That I could see being a thing, though I will say the other time we had a similar issue, and I don't even think we hit 20 dwarves in that one. We might have hit 20 dwarves. I don't know, though. Like I said, that seems iffy. But it's not even Goblinite. Like, it's, you get some things, but they're, like I said, they're supposed to be, oh, I think he just died. Yeah, that's his blood. He's about to die now, whoever this is. Rock Jitsu's a dead man. He's got nothing in. That's crazy. All right, we're going to just keep reclaiming this map until we secure those walls, because the cave is just not tooled right. Rock Jitsu. I don't think I have a thing for you, so I'll have to manually kill you. Burrows count dead dwarves, so it might be a similar issue. I mean, I get it, but if there is an issue, I don't think that is this particular issue. Burrows count dead dwarves, but they don't count dead dwarves on reclaims. Like, it's almost like they don't exist. Like, flat out. Hold on, we'll create a nonsense burrow right now. That's not going to apply to anything, but there's a burrow, except, and I'll say all civilian dwarves, and it only said 8. Because it's grabbing what you currently have. Now, if this dwarf dies, they'll still be in the burrow. That's a UI issue. But there's no current dwarf for the list. You know what I'm saying? So there are corpses, but I don't think that it would be similar to that other bug, because the other bug is a UI issue. There's just no way to de-assign them from the list, whereas this should be an active count issue. Oh, I said Rick Jitsu, not Rock Jitsu. I'm like, what do you mean he doesn't exist? He does exist. Get Rickrolled, Rick Jitsu. Let's try this again. There you go. That works better. So we're like, I seriously kind of hate caves right now. I'm not going to lie. because they're too open. One, they're too open. They're a pain to fucking secure, and the punishment for not securing them is things that you can't fight. Like, I can lock this door, which I'm going to have to do right now, which is a pain. Hopefully none of the dwarves are out there. Where is everyone? You're good. You're good. A bunch of them are in the hospital. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're fine. You're okay. You are okay. You are okay. Why are you up here? And then also, secondary issue, your adventurers, the people who were supposed to run into the caves and fight, don't go into the cave anymore. There is I don't know what it is, but there's something weird with Cavern right now. I can't put my finger on where the bug is, but there is an issue with Cavern right now. I don't know if it's pathfinding or something, but it doesn't make sense. Because previously, these sorts of dwarves and humans and whatever, if you recruited them, they just go to the caverns. And we're getting more invasion? I've set that nonsense to 0. We shouldn't even be able to get more. Lee Kale has been found dead. Did he die to... Oh, somehow they're in? How did you... What? How did that get unlocked? Because the other one's just completely blocked and doesn't do anything. I'll lock that one too. So yeah, I think we just died because somehow an ant got in. One ant is going to take out the entire fortress. That is some... Confirm? This is some freaking Lycan level difficulty spike. No, there's 2 of them. 3 of them? How are you all in? Hey, idiot, get around the corner. Get around the corner. Fight. Why are you here? Why do I let you idiots in my base? I need a button for Lee Kale. They've definitely died enough to get a button. Hold on. I'm about to... Oh yeah, Lee Kale was the other fighter. I had no fighters anymore. Lee Kale gets a button. Copy, paste. Lee Kale. Close. Oh wait, I didn't actually call it Lee Kale. Lee Kale. There we go. Boop. Dead button for Lee Kale. The ghost unlocked it. Great. Yeah, there's no one even in here anymore. Well, I'll cancel that and we'll all just die. Hopefully the cavern invaders just leave wherever they've gone. Because we had 2 in our base. I don't think they're dead right now. Okay, you're not in my base. You're not in my base. But they are coming from the area that I keep telling the dwarves to freaking secure. And they won't do it. Okay, he's just outside now. I have no clue. There's something wrong. I don't even think this is like a Steam version thing. I think like a latest fix or something they did has like borked priorities. Because, I mean, we did the Gardens of Babylon and had no issue constructing stuff. And now no one will ever construct things. And that's the 2nd or 3rd time we've had something pop out of that one wall. And I'm like, build this. Do nothing but build this. And they don't do it. Something has gone wonky. I'll have to write this down. I don't know. I don't know how to experiment on this, but I'm going to have to write it down. Caverns make no Someone just died. Caverns make no sense. And construction priority borked. I don't know how it got borked. I don't know why it's borked, but it's borked. In Spirit died. Not even where they were. Are they like leaving the map? Please just go away. No, they're just gonna run around out here and do nothing. And the one dude whose job it is to fight things is refusing to do so. Stop meditating on wealth. Do your job. If I set it to red, will that make you do your job? Dwarf kill at... And Spirit has died. Make a wall floor detail. I mean, we did that last time. We made like 5 doors wall floor detail and only one was ever building. That's what I'm saying. Like this time, okay, whatever. They were all hauling and it was kind of random. Hauling, I think, should be a lower priority than wall construction, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Previously, we had a Are you a ghost? I thought ghosts were green. You must be, because you're doing crazy shit. Like, we're going to lose this base again and have to re-embark again. Boy, I hope the magma holds in, or like the magma tube holds in still during the new embark. Can you please get the hell out of here? Do your job. Oh, now you have a monster slaying job. Oh, you decided to go to the other area and not do anything. Okay, new idea. Go do something. Oh, now you're gonna do your job. That door's open again? What is going on? So you have to make sure there's no social area for them to hang out in. That's so weird. Like, that's the way to do this. Whose ghost is that? Don't know. We have Vorpalim, who's up here right now. He's not green. We have Moist Musk, who's upstairs right now. He is green. I don't know who could or would have been the one that was down there. Azrakon, his ghost is up here. Yeah, I'm haunting you. I mean, I would bury them if anyone would do things. But yeah, you have to sit there and forbid them from socializing so they do their job. That's good to know, though. That's a weird bug, but that's good to know. And he's not looking to kill things right now, even though he knows where the enemies are. Monster Slayer doesn't, quote, work. Can you go to the ants? You know where they are. You absolutely know where the ants are, because I know where the ants are. Go fight them. How are you not where the ants are? Just flat out, how are they not coming to kill you? I mean, she's killing my donkey right now. That's cool. The chance of you not finding one is kind of embarrassing. There's no way. Just go to them. What is your pathfinding? What are you walking towards? I'm actually gonna... This is open again. Who's doing this? Moist Musk. Are you sitting here opening my door? He just opened it again. Go away! You're literally killing the base for no reason. I want to see him do this. So if they walk through the door, they unlock it? That's obnoxious. Stop. If I got the setting up, does he do it? Can I forbid it? No touchy. He opens it no matter what. That is so weird. Why don't you go to the other door? Why are you drawn to that door? Are you doing things? Finally, you're fighting. Well, you got rid of one. I'll take that. We're down to 2 invaders. I don't know if he killed the others when I wasn't looking or if they just left. One's down below doing nonsense. The other one is up above, ruining my day. All right, where's the mason? If I build a freaking slab to you, will you stop destroying the base? Make a rock slab out of allanite. Someone please. Someone please do this. Bury me probably. I can't. That's what I'm saying. The dwarves, they just refuse to do anything. Ever since the Hagen Gardens of Babylon, which was the fort that we had built upon the original version of the Steam version, one of the patches afterwards has screwed over prioritization somewhere. I don't know how, I don't know why, but they have. Does this say if someone's dead? Ghost. Oh, I got to figure out the name of Moist Musk. Okay, cool. Like, they just don't seem to be doing anything anymore. I want to go track down the initial Steam release of this and just use that version. Something he did in the middle, is just not working right. Please tell me you're not hauling a freaking slab. That's the one thing you'll haul, is a slab. Sure. Because I'll set up, they haven't even buried the other body. Actually, yeah, you've been assigned one, Moist. They're just not doing it. Where is your body? They'll haul everything but anything useful. All right, where is it? It's going to be under corpses. I don't care about troglodytes. Domine, Byway, Quankle, Azakong, Rock Jitsu, Likale, and Spirit. I'm not even seeing your corpse. That's all right, because the search function doesn't work right now anyways. All right, we'll do a slab to you. If I could figure out what your name is. Which means I need you to exist again. Hold on, I'll tempt you by locking this door. Moist Musk, we summon thee to unlock our door. Why did that work? Odom Footgear. Moist Musk, Nogalon. Okay. Nogalon. Nogalon. Doodly doo doo doo. Odom Nogalon. Someone engrave this right now. Maybe it's one of the mods?
I don't know, but that's worth an experiment. I'm trying to think. The one in the ice, did the ice one have any mods on? That is true. I don't know why any mod that we have would be changing prioritization, but maybe it is somehow. Problem is we couldn't do this base without the mods. Please engrave. What do we have on? Nothing would change prioritization. We have a UI thing, which is this. We have another UI one. We got rid of aquifers. Do we have anything else active? Please build. Slab me, baby. Slab them harder. Does no one want to do this? Can no one do this? We have miner, but we don't have a miner. Now we do. Woodcutter, we do. I don't know if they're good. I'm just making sure we have at least one of each of these. That I can't switch to everybody. We'll set that to everybody. Fisherdorf, who cares? Stonecutter is everybody. Engraving, that's probably it. We need an engraver. Everybody should be on everybody. Except for the ones I can't, and also screw fishing. Now, okay, now someone's doing this one. The UI mod changes a few things, but from what I understand, the UI mod makes that not be two red circles. It makes that be red-green. It makes you see the letters down here. But again, nothing about that would be a priority thing. It shouldn't touch. It should just be a UI thing. The other UI that was changed was in the labor screen. It got rid of the Roman numerals and made them be custom icons. I don't think any of that would actually change a labor anywhere. It shouldn't. We at one point had a how opaque is zooming, but that's not involved with this one, so that doesn't apply. We definitely had aquifer in the one, so it wouldn't be an aquifer removing mod. It only leaves like the two UI mods as possibly causing a priority issue. I'm building something. Leave me alone. All right. We're going to forbid that for a second. I'm going to just delete that. Going to remove this zone. And when that's deleted, we're going to install the slab in it. The reclaiming is not going well. I mean, yeah, but like I said, even in Hanging Gardens of Babylon, like I would have to force them to do hauling, and they would construct a lot. Like if I did a bunch of construction, suddenly they weren't doing anything else. Now it's the exact opposite, where I can't get them to construct to save my life. Deconstruct, I think, is just miners. I think it took them off of doing anything. They're planting seeds and giving water. Take that back off. Take you back off. Take you back off. We're holding on, but barely. Make them a super dwarf and DF hack. DF hack, I can make them teleport with quick dwarf. I think that still works, but I'd rather not do a blanket fix. I'd rather figure out what's actually happening, because everything I'm throwing out, they're guesses, right? They're like, what could cause this? I feel like X problem is happening. I feel like Y problem is happening, but it's not proven. It's not experimented on. You know what I mean? Now, right now, we have a lot of people injured, so this makes sense. Did we lose our doctor? Don't tell me we lost our doctor in all this nonsense. Need a chief medical dwarf. Of course we do. Pinky, you're a chief medical dwarf. Congratulations. The doctor is still Pandasaurus. I'm going to set him to red so he can, you know, just do his job. Unless he's one of the injured ones. That's the thought. Pandasaurus is the injured one. Let's put Admiral Wiley in as a doctor. Right now, he's busy storing Adam in a stockpile. Because he's outside again, because screw me. Why a barrel? Drinking. That's the highest priority, of course. Cancels diagnosed patient. What? Take care of them. Fuck. What? Some rat ran up here and just drank all my booze. What giant rat? Did he die from the sheer booze? Is he? Yeah, he's inebriated. I believe that. That rat just ate like 4 tons of alcohol and is wandering off. He is going to have a headache in the morning. Please tell me he dies of alcohol poisoning. Please tell me he just drank so much he dies of alcohol poisoning. Hold on. Who's not ill right now? Who's wandering? You're about to go put a rat down. Lord of Cakes, I'm grabbing you right now. Lord of Cakes, congratulations. You're going to go put down a drunk rat. Confirm. Before he wakes up. Oh, he did die on his own. Never mind. Never mind. He actually died on his own. Sure. You stupid bastard. All right. Well, that's good. Natural causes steal again? All right. Stop unlocking my doors. Did we ever... Okay, we have it. We're waiting for the other thing to get uninstalled. That's what we were doing. Removal inactive. Why is it inactive? Okay. Screw that then. I'll build this thing in the area next to him. I'll move it later. Build furniture slab. Build allanite. Go. I'll just include both of them. You know, like, screw that. Who cares? You guys don't want to get rid of it anyways. Someone do something. Everyone is super angry. I don't know why. Sarcasm. Go. Just go. Is there still a troglodyte running around? No? Or no, troglodyte's not the ant people. That might just show up as wild animal. We've caught a lot of ostriches. Glad that part works. I think we can recover from this. I hope we can recover from this. Like, what are most of you doing? Like, this is the thing I'm finding weird. Like I said, I get it. I have things for hauling, like as an active idea. But why is he doing that ahead of everything else? I don't remember hauling ever being that high of a priority. And hauling seems to just supersede construction and deconstruction stuff. Deconstruction, for some reason, has moved to miners. So I can kind of understand that. That's not their job. But the game crashed. What is going on with this? We didn't even do anything to cause a crash. This is weird.